No, there won't be a typhoon in the foreseeable forecast. I've seen a few YouTube videos saying LPA, Baguio, just offshore. It couldn't be any further from the truth. In fact, looking across the Philippine Sea, you got a couple cirrus clouds out there. You got your shear line back here towards the north. Kind of see it right in there stretching along. We would have a new low developing over Okinawa, but that's going to move towards the north and east and, in fact, kick off another cold surge that will push air towards the south. And if you don't believe me on that, let's actually just scoot over to the ensembles, or good old spaghettios. Remember, and I've explained this many times, but let's explain it one more time. These are basically the model. There's about 50 runs. Those all get averaged together, and you get an idea of what the operational model says when all those are averaged together. I like to split them apart, especially in long range, because you can see some circles maybe popping up, and that hints that the model's trying to form something. Absolutely nil of anything throughout the extended forecast out here. The ensemble's just remaining on the calm side. So no, there is no typhoon. There's no Baguio in the forecast. Nothing like that. We did have a little upper level low that was lingering out here. That's all been sheared apart at this point. So tropical threats remaining on the low side. Some convection just lingering around the ITCZ down here towards the south. But the big topic continues to remain and has been the shear line. And I know it feels like that word is being overused, but you can really just see this line right in there. And let's actually loop this back one more time, how that just fires up those storms around it. And remember, that is caused by this interaction with that cool air from the north, slams into a tropical air in the south. And within those tropical air, you can get some afternoon thunderstorms like you see right there. You still have some cloud cover across parts of the Cagayan Valley. But just generally speaking, areas outside of that shear line, actually pretty decent weather outside of some mountain effects and things like that. For example, here's those afternoon showers. General Santos 33. There's a thunderstorm. Kind of throwing in my face what I was saying, but it is the afternoon shower type deal. Then once you go further towards north, Tacloban 31, sunny skies. Then we go further north of that, we start to encounter those areas with the shear line. That's Rojas, extending even back here towards the east coast of Mindoro, but not the west coast. And then we see the sunnier skies back towards the north. Here on our Wednesday, Manila high of 32, San Fernando 30, even Baguio in the higher elevation, getting up into the 20s. So Siargao, how about there? Good day for a little bit of surf. Nice easterly winds. You're south of the shear line, fine. Not a lot of wind. Overall, pretty decent conditions in your forecast. That will change up though, and watch this as we go out through Wednesday into Thursday. As I mentioned, there's going to be that low over Okinawa that's going to push towards the south. Let's actually look at the broader range. Here's that low pushing off there towards the east, and then we have our next surge that starts to dive down here towards the south, and that increases and helps reinvigorate that shear line right in there. So let's go a little bit of a closer view of what I'm talking about. Here it comes. Can you see it right there? Pushing towards the south, those increasing in the showers across Legazpi by Thursday over towards Friday, heading in the Tacloban, Rojas, even over towards Cebu. Actually, Friday could be a pretty wet afternoon right where that shear line is developing. You can see exactly the areas I'm talking about where that's going to help kick off some of that precipitation. And in fact, the overall rainfall outlook, I like this graphic because I can stop this and kind of drag this around. I will in a second. Through Thursday, Friday, and the Saturday, you can see where the next line sets up and it starts to pile up that precipitation in southeastern Luzon and also there across Leyte and Samar. And look at this, actually indicating on the east coast of Samar, upwards of 200 to 300 millimeters of total precipitation thanks to said shear line. So, whew. So, starting from the north for that extended forecast, Baguio. Afternoon showers there on Friday. Temperatures staying into the lower 20s to the 15-degree mark. Then we'll get that shear line mid to late week for parts of Leyte, Samar, and yes, over towards Siargao there. Thursday into Friday, increasing in those showers out there for you. Cebu, let's take a look at what your weather forecast is going to be like Thursday, Friday. About 31. That's where you can see the isolated afternoon shower chance, but just generally speaking, for the most part, it will be dry there in Cebu as well. All right. Hey, I will always wait to the end of the update. I hope that somebody's pointing out, you're always asking for money. It's that or advertisements there at the beginning of the update, guys. These things cost money to make, let's be honest. And something I don't really think about, but the rate, especially in these areas of Southeast Asia that YouTube pays, is junk. If I was doing the same channel in the United States, it would pay about 10 times as much. So my point is, on that little bit of a rant, it is because of you Patreon and YouTube members that I am able to afford and able to do this, and hopefully one day I'll be able to do it full time. But if you really do find my videos useful and you have the ability just to give like $2 towards to help support the channel, 6 or 10 would be very welcomed and thankful, but it does truly go a long way, friends. So that's a look at what's happening out here today. If you have any questions or anything like that, please let me know. And as always, number one thing, of course, is stay safe out there. Hope you all have a great day.